Hey guys, what's happening? It's been a while, it's been a moment. I figured, well, you don't need to see me planting all this stuff. But hey, I'm just gonna show you what's happening. These potatoes, they're doing okay. These potatoes are doing spectacular. A lot of stuff has come good, a lot of the Chinese cabbage, bok choy, stuff like that. Beets are all looking good. This is the end of the rocket. I'm kind of letting it go. Got some flowers. I'm gonna try to get some seeds out of there. Carrots and cucumbers, looking good. Carrots and cucumbers. We do have a lot of pest problems this year. Salsify, parsnips. This bed is not performing well. The parsnips barely germinated. The ones that did come up, I'm gonna let go. I did pop some bean seeds in there to see what would happen, and I'm gonna put some basil everywhere. This bed had cabbage and lettuce and spinach, and it finished, and now I have peppers and lettuce in there, which last night the lettuce seedlings I put in got pummeled by some slugs. Look at that carryover parsnip, he's hanging out. I'll let him go. I just sprayed down my cabbage plants, huge slug problem, and I think it's because these are the last wooden beds. Oh, it makes me mad. It really, really makes me mad. Cucumbers doing well. Some are direct seeded, some were started. So hopefully we have some good cucumbers this year. Fava beans, looking pretty good. Got a lot of flowers, got a lot of stuff going on. Hopefully that starts coming good. There's the rutabaga. That's kind of an experiment in the bag. Check out the nasturtiums. They took off. I got peppers all down the middle, and we got tomato plants all down the side. I did build a cattle panel setup. Oh, look at that. I left my string out. Didn't want to do that. It has been pommeling rain the last couple days, and not just a sprinkle, downpours. Let me zoom out real quick here. Oh yeah, so that bed's looking good. I did mulch around the tomato plants, but the pepper plants are looking good. I had some lettuce seedlings. I popped them in there. They're popping along, looking good. So this cabbage is looking good. The peppers over here, I put a couple of kale in the other day. I don't know, something's in there. It's munching on it. I do have it netting on this because of the cabbage, because of the dreaded cabbage moth. So when they're done, I may take the netting off. These tomato plants, that one got some funny stuff, so I cut it and I left the one sucker on, and I want to see what happens, see if it starts coming up. The cattle panel is working out great. And more peppers. Got my cool little signs my daughter got me. Got them out there. Like I said, look at those potatoes, all in bags. So I'm real curious what's gonna happen. Over here, I did start some rosemary. Yeah. And I have some more lettuce seedlings that I'm probably gonna replace the ones that got killed by the slugs last night. A big rosemary plant. Ooh, excuse me. We have some mint going. Now I built these hoops, and I'm gonna have to modify them because, zoom out here, I think they're gonna need to be up here, because in here is all kale, thus the netting, because cabbage moths are a real problem here. And I want to keep one bed covered to see if it does better than the uncovered bed. Here I try to grow a lot of basil. Not much of it came up, but then some came up, so I put some more carrot seed down there. Moving on to this bed. This was lettuce and spinach, and we have some beets in the back there. And when they were done, I put a tomato plant in the middle, and then I put some pepper plants in there, and once again I put some lettuce seedlings in there the other day, and they're not doing good. Over here I had some more tape left over for carrots, so I put some of that in there. We have some Swiss chard, which I thinned out, and then this rain is just beating it down. And I have leaf miner this year, pretty bad. Some mustard in the middle, and Missoula only in there. Over here, this bed was beans. It was not doing good. Only a couple bean plants did good. So I had a bunch of lettuce seedlings. I popped them in the other day. These are a lettuce I've never grown called Slow Bolt. But I did buy some more bean seeds, so we gotta give that a go. Over here, these lima beans, they're not doing the best. I have terrible luck at growing beans. But in the middle, I figured, what the heck, I got those cages. I stuck a tomato plant in there. and he is doing great. Have some kale. Now these ones I've been spraying with BT to keep the cabbage moth off, and they're not covered, so I want to see if there's a difference. These guys I still have left to plant out. I have 6 tomato plants, and we got 8 pepper plants. So I put a lot of tomatoes in bags, in pots, and they are doing very, very good. I have some small stakes. I got to build some type of trellis system for them. So they're doing good. Zoom out here with that. Now up here, the cold frame, I planted some stuff in there. There's some more rocket I'm letting go to seed. These are kohlrabi. I thought they would have been finishing by now, but I just don't think this was the right place to plant them. And I put tomato plant in there. All right here we have a couple pepper plants I just popped in, and that little tray right there were 2 pepper plants labeled with a question mark. Over here, these beds, this bed I just don't think gets the sun, although I have been thinning out some trees, getting more sun on the garden. The pea plants, they're not doing too bad, and the beets that I put in there, they're doing okay. And I've been popping tomato plants in there just because. But some of the peas, I think, are about ready to get picked. They're looking pretty good. All right, let's hop out front. Oop. Oh, I had a light fall. Like I said, we've been having some crazy storms lately. So this bed, wildflower planted. We have daisies come up. I think they're daisies, looking great. But I had tons of extra kale plants. So I just started popping them in here, mixing them in with the flowers. And look at how cool. Yeah, look, they all got knocked down in the wind last night. So I got kale plants popped all over the place. This is looking good here. The black-eyed Susans are coming up, looking great. Bird bass definitely full. We have wildflowers all over the place out here. Back you out there. I did finish my little rock border. Makes it easier to mow and trim. And some more wildflowers over there. And then we got the wall. The wall. So I did put another cattle panel out here. And I have all my tomato plants, which it's always a gamble out here whether the deer's gonna come and eat them. You never know. And I had the mold tomato cages I was gonna throw up, but I kept them because they're good for helping out pepper plants, and that's what that is, pepper plants. You know, the cool shot down that way. And this is where I planted all my garlic. So the garlic's good. It's gonna be coming due pretty soon. It's starting to get brown, starting to wilt off. I picked all my scapes, they're looking great. The wildflower bed here, I did not replant any wildflowers this year. This is all self-seeded wildflowers. All came back, and you can see the garlic is mixed in there. So I didn't throw any wildflower seed. It all came back, and it's looking pretty cool. I have some pepper plants and kale plants in there. So that's all looking pretty good. Now, hey there, Mr. Gargle. Zucchini. I swear if I don't get any zucchinis this year, I'm out. I'm never planting them again. Now look at all these. These in this little tomato forest here. I did not plant one of these. These are all self-seeded volunteers. I'm not going to stake them. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm just going to let them do their thing. So there is a ton of self-seeded tomato plants, and I'm really excited about this. And this is some old pumpkin seed I had hanging out, so I stuck some along the wall, and I got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 tomato plants. And oh, there's a scape I missed, but that's a little plant. So there's the wall. Zoom out. Check out the wall. Looking good. Look at the garlic's looking great. We got lots and lots of pepper plants and tomato plants and everything going on. That's all looking really good. Look at that pumpkin plant. Well, hey, I just want to give you a quick tour, show you what's going on in the garden. It is the middle of June. Things are doing good. We were dry for 21 days, no rain. But then the last week we have gotten torrential downpours, which is good and bad at the same time. Well, hey, from the garden, I'm Noah. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.